before the Olympians ruled from their mountain thrones, before men gave names to gods, there was a silence that covered the earth. And from that silence came shadow and starlight, and from those two forces was born a goddess unlike any other. Her name was Hecate, not of the sky, nor of the sea, nor of the earth alone. She belonged to all three and to none. Hecate was the daughter of Asteria, the Titaness of the stars, and Perseus, lord of destruction. From her mother, she inherited the light that pierces night. From her father, the strength to walk unshaken through darkness. When the Titans fell and Olympus rose, Zeus, who claimed dominion over gods and mortals, looked upon her and did not cast her down. For even he understood, there are places his thunder could not reach, and paths no god but Hecate could tread. They say she walks where all roads meet, where a choice divides the living from the dead, the past from what is yet to come. Her feet make no sound, yet her torches burn bright enough to show every hidden thing. Hecate is the one who waits at the crossroads, the quiet space where destiny holds its breath. When mortals stand between what they were and what they will become, it is Hecate who watches. She does not speak unless spoken to, and when she does, her voice is like the sound of wind over still water, calm, unhurried, ancient. Her face is said to have three aspects. One looks to the past, seeing all that has been. One looks to the present, steady and knowing. And one turns toward the future, where paths still unwind like threads of smoke. Thus she sees all, the whole shape of a life, though she never interferes. She simply offers light, a lantern's glow at the edge of fear, a whisper when silence grows too loud. Long ago, when Persephone, daughter of Demeter, was taken into the underworld by Hades, the world was cast into mourning. Demeter's tears turned rivers to frost. Her sorrow stripped the fields bare. For months she searched, calling her daughter's name, but the earth gave no answer. Then one night, as Demeter wept upon the cold stones, a light appeared, twin flames cutting through the mist. It was Hecate, her torches held high. "I have heard her voice," she said softly. "I can lead you to where she has gone." Together they descended through the hidden gates, following the echo of Persephone's cry. Through that darkness, Hecate walked unafraid. The shades parted at her approach. Even the rivers of the dead shimmered beneath her light. And when they found Persephone, pale but alive, seated beside the lord of the underworld, it was Hecate who bridged their worlds. From that day forward, when Persephone rose each spring, it was Hecate who walked beside her, guiding her from shadow to sunlight, from silence to song. Mortals remember that story when they see the first green of spring after a long winter. They say that Hecate's torch still burns beside every seed that dares to rise from the cold earth. For she is not the goddess of death, but of transition, of the moment between endings and beginnings. Her worship was not like the bright temples of other gods. You would not find her statues in marble halls or hear her name shouted in crowded cities. Hecate was honored at the edge of things, where the fields met the forest, where paths crossed and vanished, where one world brushed against another. There, travelers would leave offerings, black bread and garlic, honey poured upon the ground, a cup of milk left beneath the moon. They did not ask for wealth or glory. They asked for guidance, a safe passage through uncertainty. Those who walk the old ways still whisper her name when the night grows heavy. Witches and midwives, those who bring life and those who tend the dying, they are said to be under her protection. For Hecate is the watcher of thresholds. She stands beside the first breath and the last. She lights the path for the lost and listens to the prayers no one else can hear. In every birth and every death, her torches flicker, unseen but eternal. There is a tale told in hushed voices of a young woman who once stood at a crossroads under a waning moon. Her life had unraveled, love gone, home lost, hope fading like smoke. She fell to her knees and whispered, "If anyone hears me, help me choose where to go." And from the mist, a figure emerged, cloaked in shadow, her three faces turning slowly toward her. "Hecate," the woman breathed. The goddess lifted her torches. "Child of the in-between," she said, "there are no wrong paths, only those you are strong enough to walk. The light will not show you the end, only the next step. That is all you need." When the woman looked again, Hecate was gone, but the torches had left behind a faint glow, tracing a narrow path through the dark. And so she walked, not because she was no longer afraid, but because she finally knew she didn't have to be unafraid to move forward. That is how Hecate works, not with thunder, nor with miracles, but with presence. She does not force, she reminds. She does not command, she reveals. Every choice is sacred to her, even the ones that break us, because she knows only in the breaking do we see what light can pass through. In later ages, when the world forgot her name, poets still dreamed of her. The woman cloaked in moonlight, dogs at her side, carrying torches that never burned out. She is the one who stands behind every decision made in silence. The one who listens when no prayer is spoken aloud. The one who reminds the soul that night itself is not an end, but a passage. Sometimes, when the moon hangs low and pale, when the wind sighs through open windows, and you wake with the sense that you are not alone, perhaps it is only your thoughts, or perhaps it is Hecate watching, waiting, reminding that the path forward still exists, that the dark is not your enemy, that the crossroads is not a place to fear, but to begin again. So light your lamp, step forward, and when you do not know which way to turn, remember the whisper of the goddess who walks beside all who seek. I am with you in the between. I am with you in the choice. I am the flame that does not waver, the shadow that does not fade. And when the night is deepest, and even the stars seem to hold their breath, it is her torch, quiet, unwavering, that keeps the world from ever truly going dark.